I do apologize, by the way, if you felt that I took some of the glory away.
Don't worry.
I have a...
Yeah, don't worry about it. We don't need to talk about it now because we're doing streaming. And we are live. Hello everyone. I'm doing some dev games today, and with me we've got Sander and Shoduk. Say hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I hope you're all ready to have some fun killing each other in various different ways. We've got plenty of space in the lobby right now. The password is Chemspray, so come on in, join the crew, bring your friends, and I believe we've currently got a mission on during dev games, so you can get some free swag in-game. And I might even do an extra little giveaway like we do sometimes for some bonus coins.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, type it in the chat and Twitch chat, and I'll read it out for you. Plenty of space.
So I'm going to be a bit boring right here. And
Sure.
do a very basic setup. Although... I just realized how... Actually, yeah, I'll switch around on those two. So, from what I've gathered, both you, Shoduk, and Toasty, you're pretty new to Guns of Icarus, right?
Yes, pretty damn new.
Yeah, pretty new.
But I suppose all of you have done the tutorial?
Yeah.
Amazing. We'll be going for a pretty standard... We might just... We'll wait it out for another 5 minutes, and if we'll switch down to a 3v3 after that, I think.
Yeah.
It has joined a lot more people.
While we're waiting, I'm just going to go grab a very quick drink, so I'll be right back.
Amazing.
Oh, realised I had not muted. Oh.
Actually, no. As it looks now, it doesn't quite look like we'll be able to fill never mind. There are people joining now.
Yeah, some people are joining.
Oh yeah, there was a scrim that just finished, I think. So.
Yeah, they were playing a match. We usually get a
there we
full
go.
lobby. 95 players in game at the moment. But yeah, we usually get a full lobby like every dev games.
But there are some extreme exceptions to that. But as of lately, we have had a lot more players in to the dev games because of the quarantine. So
Yep.
it's negative for the world, but positive for Guns of Icarus.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Duckman.
He's a duck man.
Would you mind doing focus repairs on the hull armor and I guess in this case balloon and Gatling gun?
Sure.
The spots are very much filling up now. We got 3 spots left. 4 spots. 3. Yeah. And what am I doing on the ship, by the way?
I'll be right back to that. I'm just explaining Jeff Bellinger what I want him to do.
Okay. One spot remaining. And
Toasty, I suppose you've played on Pyramidion before. That goes to you, Duck, as well.
I think so.
Yeah. There are the 2 front guns, which are the most important ones. There's a Gatling gun to take down hull armor, and there's a mortar to take down the main hull and health of the ship.
Yep.
We can have one person. You can decide between you yourselves who that will be. Just stick on the Gatling gun and the balloon at all times.
I can
And then
do
one
that.
person to run a bit between run between the mortar and some of the other areas on the ship. For example, hull armor and stuff like that.
I'll do the balloon and the gap.
Yeah, then Toasty will stay there, and Duck, you'll jump between the mortar and the hull armor from time to time, while Jeff will stay at the hull armor and stuff like that, basically for the whole match.
Yep, sounds good.
So we got a comment on Facebook from David. Used to love this game. Getting back into it with such a small dedicated player base, though, I'd get crushed with my rusty skills. Don't worry.
Nope. We are much
Most of the people who are streaming right now, I'd say 2/3 are not veteran players of this game. So this is for anyone. So just a bit of fun, no seriousness. Just have fun, and you learn by practicing. So this is a good time to do it. And we've got
Also,
2
there
spots.
is one other comment on that actually, and that is that as of now, there has been a lot of new players actually who have joined as of recently because they've found the game again. It's come up. It's really cheap right now. So
Yeah, it went on
do
sale.
recommend buying it. But there have been some new players coming in as of late because of the quarantine stuff and that. And the most sweaty veteran players tend to stay in their own lobbies, only playing against each other. So if you do get into the game, you'll see which lobbies are basically dedicated to the heavy, sweaty, competitive players, and which lobbies are for the more casual, newer players. And also, there is a very great community ambassador system if you want help from someone to just get into the game again, get tips, get to just learn the ropes.
Yeah, there's tons of
There is
people
literally
like
just
willing
a
to
help
teach.
button. There's
Tons of
literally
people.
a dedicated help button if you want just help in game, learning the game, stuff like that in general. So it's definitely newbie friendly if you want to get into it again.
I mean, if I can play, anyone can play. Literally.
That's the Muse guarantee.
And we've still got 2 spots left if you're not in the game yet. Like, please come and join David.
I say that we should stop before for a quarter
Yeah.
past start time.
Give it a minute till it's 10 past, and then we'll start getting people to get ready. Actually, if you ready us up, it'll perhaps get other people to ready up too.
Yeah, but they have they're the underdog right now because of they're too short.
That's fine. If people want to join, they'll join in.
Fair enough. Give it. Is it past 10? And that's the 10 mark. I guess we'll start spreading up.
Yeah. So David has another comment. That's good to know. Might reach out to my old squad and jump back in later on. Thanks, gents. That's okay. Please do come play the game, and if you'll bring your friends back, like there's probably some new bits and pieces for you to earn in game as well. There's been a few updates and some cool bits and pieces to customize with. And if you play dev games as well, you can even win some little prizes. Like sometimes, if Richard's playing, he'll give away the last toilet roll or loo roll, whatever he's called it, as a special prize.
I think that's enough funding against Anglia for today.
Everyone's giving Richard some love in the match chat. Richard does a lot for the community, so
Richard really does.
props to Richard. So I need one more ship to ready up, I believe.
We can. Well, for the timer to start, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
Hopefully soon.
We're even right now.
Gotta get some games done.
I think I'll probably force start the match if we get
Yeah.
to the 50-minute mark. There's still a scrim going on, so
Well, yeah, if we can get...
Oh, we're starting the match now, so
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Let's play some games and see how much murdered we get. Good luck, everyone. If you are watching and you're playing as well, next lobby, after this match, if we're going to do a themed ship renaming things to entertain me, and I'll give the captain of that ship a prize of some extra coins. So, and the theme for this week is going to be movie titles. So if you think of some really good fun movie titles that are quite well known, you can use play on words and you can use funny things. But yeah, if you do that, and I think it's funny, I can also consult my fellow stream people, and we'll get a prize to you. Sander, as you haven't been here for a while, that's the thing we started doing like once a week. Is like a fun ship naming contest.
Yeah, I realized it's just great. It brings me back to the ITAC days, you know, when he was doing dev games like years and years ago. It's the fun and games and dev games.
Yeah, you got it gets the community involved as well.
Yeah.
So you want me on Top Guns? Okay, let's go.
You can also. I should have given you. Did I give you greased or did I give you charged?
I have charged.
Oh, that actually worked.
I mean, you didn't give me anything. This is what my setup all the time.
Yeah, I was. That's what I would have given you, but I was unsure if I gave you greased.
Yeah. Usually, when Inkjet plays, if she wants me to have something different, she'll just tell me. She'll change it. Let's see if you're a better driver than Jen or Richard.
Okay, Richard, I can't say too much about, but I'm sorry, Jen, but I'm pretty sure I'm a better pilot than Jen.
Jen does pretty good nowadays. Actually, she's pretty good. Richard seems to just ram us into everything as he did last night.
Richard's favorite attack is ramming speed.
Yeah, if it's not ramming speed, it's no speed at all.
See that flying carpet there? You guys want to know why I call this ship the Spear of Justice? We'll take out the Crusader, appropriately named Crusader. Start firing at the Crusader. Wait until the hull armor is down, show, until you start firing the mortar. Keep it reloaded until that. Oh no, they haven't watched out what we're gonna do.
Oh, they've moved. Turn.
Okay, show, I need you downstairs.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's see here.
Nearly can get to it. There we go, stop firing.
I need to get behind them.
I'm firing on the Crusader at the moment.
Amazing. Ah, shit, that's bad. If you do get the hull armor down, by the way, Chris, and and show is not there to help, you can jump over to the mortar. And
yeah, they've gone out of range now. Well, out of view.
We're getting ganked by both.
Yep, we're about to die. Yeah.
Oof.
2 all. That's fine.
I mean, we already got some great ship names here, though. We have a Stormbreaker, which is appropriately called the Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm for it. It's my favorite.
We'll see what other names people come up with after in the next lobby. Because we've had some good ones in the past.
One of my favorite to this day is forever gonna be it's the Magnate, and they call it the Refrigerator.
Refrigerator Magnate,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We had some Batman ones last week. And then the week before, I think we had bread ones.
I'll focus on the flying carpet then.
Ah, that was too far away.
Ah, fire! Amazing. Okay, let's focus on the Crusader next, I think. Actually, no, we'll pull back.
Yeah, pull back.
Show down on hull armor.
Yep.
Why? Why is my balloon keep setting on fire? Leave my balloon alone.
It's probably the judgment. So long since I've flown an actual. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, the judgment. I think it's using a Minotaur.
You just maybe not go in so much.
Or maybe going more. Either way, not what we were doing there.
We should have brought an Artemis rocket launcher. I think that would have been really helpful against the Judgment. If we respawn here though, and we rush the Judgment, it has to turn now because of its position. Oh, it went down. Oh, that's right. It's a 4v4, so it's up to 9. Amazing. Okay, flying carpet. Let's get it down.
But it's gone.
It's in the tar cloud. Oh,
Ah, there it is.
okay, let's get that mortar. Ah,
Yes, yeah.
amazing.
6v6. The Crusader down there.
Go directly for the Crusade. Oh, oof. Our teammate just rammed us from behind.
The other day, Jen was ramming somebody, and it was our teammate.
Oof.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's just a speed boost, right?
Okay, their armor is
Mortar on
definitely
my
down.
Crusader. There we go. Amazing. Let's go for that Judgment now. If we're able to, that is.
Oh,
Actually, never mind the Judgment. There's the Crusader right directly in front of us. Ah, the good old Quacha. The good old Quacha. You'll see it when I whack the balloon.
yeah. I was whacking the gun as well. Hull armor is down.
Mortar is down as well.
Oh. Our hull is down. We're dead.
Such a withdrawal. We can still do this though.
It's doable.
Ah, don't worry. We'll try a different ship next match. Actually, does any one of you want to go gunner? Or maybe you don't actually need to do gunner. Chris, you want to do some top tier gunshmanship?
I mean, I'm usually engineer, but I can try.
Well, yeah, you're still gonna be an engineer, but you're gonna have a very important job firing the guns.
I've graduated from novice.
Amazing.
Okay.
I wanted to use the same loadout as you were using now,
Okay.
but change the charged rounds to burst rounds.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, so if you want to rename your ships to movie title names that are entertaining, and you could win some coins for the captain. Best name gets the prize.
So, Tosi, if you want to change your rounds to burst rounds,
Yeah, don't do it now. There you go.
amazing.
So we got any? We got one in now. Okay, we got two. Okay.
Return of the King. Ooh, that's actually quite nice.
Got the Dirty Caroline. Mars Attacks isn't that? That's pretty much a movie name anyway. But I swear that was a ship already.
It was called the Judgment of Mars last match. So they just changed it to Mars Attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got some good names there. You can name our ship movie title name just to join in as well. You can't win prizes, but you can. It keeps the spirit of the thing going.
See, here's something that not a lot of people know. Every single one of my ships has an RLS in front of it, which is a reference to a movie. The movie Treasure Planet. It's an old Disney movie.
I know. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love the movie to bits. And RLS stands for, it's the initials of the guy, the author, who wrote the book Treasure Island.
Robert Louis Stevens, was it his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's his initials. So they are a reference to a movie, which again, because in the movie they name all their ships RLS, and it's a reference to that. In the game though that they made later on, they dubbed it to Royal Lightship. But the original thought was the initials of the.
Looks like Richard wants to join in, so I can do that.
Ah, Richard.
It's I, the Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Or as we would call you in Norway, Richard.
Cool. And backwards is Dracula.
Amazing. I love it.
We're doing movie title names this week, Richard, for ships.
Is the password?
The password is Chemspray. So we got
A good
someone.
movie title.
Someone just called their. Are you a kid or somebody called their ship movie title? So I think I'm just gonna say this because it plays to one of my favorite films. That The Return of the King is the winner. So etc. If you can send me a DM, that'd be great.
I would have named my ship, except for it wouldn't fit. Gonna shoot your eye out.
I like kindergarten.
I do agree with you on the Return of the King.
Yeah.
As it's the Crusader as well.
Why did that not?
I just appreciate that half of the ships are Crusaders.
Uh-oh.
Why is it not letting me type in match chat?
I think the server may have just died.
Yes, it has. That is not very good.
Ooh.
Justin Jamal Jones is downloading the game because they miss it. So yes, that's very good, Justin. Yes, Yuri, it does look like they're having server connection problems at the moment.
Amazing.
Always helpful.
It's because Richard joined, isn't it?
Here, the server couldn't handle Richard. Yeah, that's the one. Hi there, just saw Ember was arriving on the 21st. Any stream schedule before this date? We might see what we can get in beforehand, but we will certainly be streaming on the day.
Well, there is an Ember stream this afternoon.
Of course there is. Sorry, yes. I always forget that. Later on this evening, there will be an Ember stream right here. So if you want to check out the game and have a look before the release next week, then this is the place to be. What time is it, Shodak?
It is is.
Or how many hours till the
5
stream?
to- yeah, I was gonna say it's 5 to 6 my time, which is to say Eastern time, so 2.5 hours from now.
In 2.5 hours, you can check out some Ember right here on this channel. So that is the perfect time. No
Richard,
worries.
Do you have any updates on the servers?
Ping the server admin peoples. And I've got them on the case. They're checking for us now.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Richard. So we are on the case. Well, Richard's on the case. Contacting the server people.
I was handed the case, and I promptly passed the case on to somebody else who knows more than me, which is pretty much everybody.
He yeeted it in that direction.
Have we tried turning it on and off again?
Maybe that's why it died.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No,
You know what? I have not.
but I could.
I don't think that would help, actually, now that I think about it.
Have we tried whacking it with a mallet from Hungover Eagle? Or NG, sorry, not Eagle, NG. Hungover NG. Why are you always so hungover, NG? We need a spanner to rebuild the server.
Hey, NG. Engelskmannen skjønner ikke hva vi sier. Shh. Det vil
So
alltid
if
være
you
vår hemmelighet.
wanted to, you could grab some screenshots and stuff out of the fan art channel and show that stuff. If anybody's just bored of
Sure,
looking
yeah,
at the
I can
server
do that.
screen.
I can get some. Where is it? Where's the fan art screenshot thing?
Also,
See.
there's my
Ingen må få vite om hemmelighetene vi snakker om.
there's my work in progress channel as well.
So I'm just gonna get a few images and save them, and then put those up. What channel? Sorry, Richard. Which one?
The work in progress.
Work in
There
progress.
is the fan art screenshots music channel, as well as the in game development. There is work in progress.
Oh yeah, I can show him your cool skull thing.
Yes, you can do that. That's the new upcoming Iron Skull figurehead.
So let's get that up for people to have a look at. The new Iron Skull figurehead, which looks pretty darn great, if I must say so myself.
Yep, that's the placement on the galleon.
So that's
So-
there.
It aids the pilot in making sure the hull engineer is doing their job properly. And then the one above that is the new decal position on the squid.
Oh, hang on. I haven't downloaded that one yet. I can push that one too.
Lots of fun stuff. Somebody in Discord was mentioning the bonefish, asking if I spawned it in the game and broke the game, which I absolutely did not, because I just got here and just joined the lobby, and then 2 seconds later it died.
So this one is the new decal. Sorry, on what, Richard, for everyone?
A new decal?
Oh, on the squid, sorry. Yeah, the location.
That is the new location. Previous location, it was like dead center of those two cross braces.
Oh
and
yeah.
it made a lot of the decals look kind of bad.
Where's that one picture that I was gonna also add? Where's it gone? We've got this screenshot as well. This is a nice screenshot that somebody put in the screenshot things. It looks quite nice.
Yeah, that was somebody saying they almost caught the lightning on a leash or
Almost.
Oh my
bottled lightning.
Lord.
I was thinking lightning on a leash because that was the name of a nickname of a gun in a very old game called Earthsiege,
I see.
where it was basically just a constant lightning bolt, and you could cut the arms and legs off from the enemy mechs. It was beautiful.
That sounds pretty badass.
You just start shooting at the sort of at the leg, and you just kind of pan across slowly. And then they just start tumbling. I really wish they'd make a new Earthsiege game. I think it was superior to MechWarrior. Maybe not so much nowadays. I haven't played MechWarrior in a while. But it was made around the same time MechWarrior, except for MechWarrior, if you got a leg shot off, you just kind of stood there on one leg looking weird. Whereas Earthsiege, if you shot a leg off, the entire mech would collapse.
That sounds more realistic.
Pretty much putting on a pedestal why legged tanks are very bad. They're cool. I love them, but they are so impractical.
The Discord's blowing up like, the server's down.
That's because... Just a second, I'm eating beef jerky.
Somebody's asking Discord where we can look for updates on the server status.
It will be in announcements.
Yes, in announcements. There you go.
Okay, our server gurus are saying there is no maintenance scheduled.
Very odd.
And it looks like the server itself is just down. They're looking into it further. Currently trying to reboot it. So I guess everybody can blame me because it happened 2 seconds after I entered the lobby.
That's the plan, to blame you.
If anything goes wrong in Guns of Icarus, it's always Richard's fault anyway, so...
Yes, there was a meme going around a while ago during one of our charity stream events where we had a whole bunch of streamers competing in co-op for the map, and I was helping out as many people as I could, jumping around various different streams, getting people to know the game. And if anything wrong happened, the meme went around, blame Richard. That was quite a bit of fun. That was actually a blitz map where you could play maybe 2 games and take a territory. So the map was just changing constantly every 20 minutes or so.
People asking for a time estimate, but I don't think we have one right now, except it'll be fixed when it's fixed.
Yep.
Server people are looking into it, and if we can play another game before Dev Games is over, we'll do it. and if not, then we can't this week, unfortunately. But we'll see.
It does, however, look like that I have to leave because of unforeseen events
Okay.
in the background. It's been a lot of fun playing with you guys,
Alright.
and I will see you all next week.
All right.
We will
Bye-bye.
see you around.
See you, Sander. Oh, he's gone.
My beef stick is gone. Now I can drink my Mucho Mango Arizona tea. Not sponsored,
Now I can put Richard.
but really good. Now I am the Sander.
Nah, you're not. You're going to be Richard again.
Well, I was the Sander for like 1 second.
Now you're Richard. Okay.
No, now I'm the Sander.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, the stream is delayed. I see. It's delayed by about 10 seconds.
Well, there's not much we can do, but we'll try. Definitely have it sorted ready for the next dev games, and hopefully later today, so you can all continue playing as normal.
So we are going to enlist the Ember crew. We're going to call Granny.
Yeah.
Going to use the Ember app to call Granny. Granny's going to go visit the server and maybe put out the fire or possibly steal all their loose change.
Or both.
I assume you know what I'm talking about since you've been streaming the Ember as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you gotta put out the fires, make sure that everyone's safe, and get make sure that
Looks like
people's
the game is
stuff.
back.
The server is back. Yeah, and you have to try and get people's stuff safe as well, and maybe get a bit of extra cash on the side. Connection attempt failed. We're trying in 20 seconds. So the server should be back. Retrying. Connecting to server.
It was back up and then it was back down again.
Yeah, it's not working. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Ember's release. It's been a lot of fun doing the testing and whatnot and the streams. March 21st, sorry, May 21st, should I say, it comes out into early access. I believe it's going to be roughly about $20 US. And yeah, it's good fun. If you want to check it out, we have a Discord. You can get information. We're going to be streaming it in a little while, in about 2.5 hours, roughly. Showed up here. It's going to be doing that. And yeah, you get to have a good look at the latest build of the game just before release. And yeah, hopefully you'll come and check that out.
Well, we may have to run a bonus dev game sometime.
We might have to.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But it won't be today. But we'll let you know in the notifications in Discord and stuff when it's gonna happen, if it happens.
I will hang out for the next 15 minutes talking about random stuff.
Yeah. And then we'll have to end and try and sort something out.
You could always fire up Ember for the next little bit until it starts up again.
I could.
You could.
I had issues with graphics yesterday. One thing I did learn when I try and stream is I can't use the Vulkan API because it doesn't like Streamlabs OPS. Okay, after speaking with lovely Jen, she said that we should call it for today. But the special mission, the Dev Games mission, once the servers are up, we should extend it for a good while after, so you can all get the prize for that still. So you shouldn't lose out on that, at least. So we'll let you know in Discord appropriately when that's happening. But for today, I think that's it from us. So thank you, Shodok, thank you, Richard, and thank you, Sander, for coming in. We'll see you all later with Ember.
I'm glad I could come in and break everything as usual.
It's fine. But yeah, Shodok will be here later doing Ember, so we'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.